Museveni yalagira abasajja be ne bagenda ne batemola abantu bamwe. Bano bonna be mulaba Museveni yabatta. Ne batuwa amannya, batubuulira bano Amini yabatta, bano Bobi yabatta, tetuwa amannya. Ne bano twabalabako. Era abasinga tumanyi bwe baabakira. Tumanyi n'aba DPC abaali ba DPC ki ba RPC ki abaali bakomandinga. N'abamu bamanyiddwa abaabakuba amasasi. Naye njagala okubalayirira nti olunaku lumu obwenkanya bujja kusaabirwa. Ladies and gentlemen, today, yet again, we are meeting to commemorate our comrades. It's been 4 years. On this very day, 4 years ago, a dark cloud covered our nation. More than 150 innocent unarmed citizens were mowed down, were massacred in cold blood. These people were, as you've noticed, fathers, sons, mothers, daughters, friends, comrades of various people that were killed. These people were killed just for coming out and exercising their constitutional right to protest against injustice. We lost friends and comrades, but these families here lost loved ones. They lost breadwinners. They lost an entire support system. Today we can only try to stand in the gap and mitigate. We can only try to represent, but we cannot fill that gap. But we know one day their families and the nation will acknowledge that their lives were not lost in vain. All this pain, all these tears, year in, year out, were caused by just the greed of one man that is determined to keep power at all costs. He does not care what the nation has to lose. But again, we are also here to tell General 7 that we shall not stop, that we are not going to give up, that we are going to fight on until the cause for which these people died is realized. We are never, ever, ever going to give up. We know that all dictators, when they lose legitimacy, they turn to violence. You've seen that with Omar al-Bashir of Sudan. You've seen that with Mugabe in Zimbabwe. But there's only one common thing about all these dictators, that in the end, they fall. In the end, they all fall. And we know that the end of 7 is going to be very, very soon. You've seen the prayers. Katonda tenibase. Katonda jali. Edajja kumusasula mu currency nyinyi jaina. Okumusasula. This massacre was intended to instill fear in the hearts of people. Abantu batye, so that they never at any one time rise up against a dictatorship. Well, it worked for a while, but I can tell you that we refuse to live under fear. We might have thought that it's going to derail us for a while, but it gave us even more reason to fight on, because there's nothing anymore for us to lose. We shall fight on, and we shall win, and we shall go ahead to honor the promises and the desires of these our comrades. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to request all of Uganda, all of the people of Uganda, to think about these people. These are multi-cultural people, different tribes, different religions, different genders, different thoughts. Many of them were innocent people, like Kamuya, like the young man in Busoga. He was watching TV, and others. But these people were killed. These victims, ladies and gentlemen, could have been maybe slightly above 100, But the effect went as far as millions. As we stand here today, the conscience of our nation is still haunted by that atrocity, by that terror. But like I said, we dare to rise again. We dare to fight again. It is not just this blatant killing that has happened or still happens in Uganda. Friends, you know that Ugandans die every day, apart from the ones that are killed directly. For example, the Bijambia victims in Masaka, the victims of murder in Karamoja, those that were massacred in Kasese, and of course those in the November massacre. But many others are killed indirectly through the economic apartheid that is being imposed in places like Usoga, places like Karamoja, where you find somebody dies when they shouldn't or wouldn't have died. But they die because they cannot access a health facility. Those that die out of avoidable accidents, the roads that are in terrible condition, all those people are killed by Museveni. Tekunuli abo butunulizi banoboka bebase directly bebatemiri Gambia bebase Karamoja n'abantu abo bebavuza akagenderere bebatadeko apate yobo busosoze benyingiza kino kitundu kina kubeera kyabunge Busoga, kino kitundu kina kubeera kyabunge Karamoja. Aba bafudde nga bafa olw'enzijanjaba enfu etaliiwo, olw'amakubo amabi ng'akabenje tekandibaddewo naye ne kabaawo. Abo bonna battibwa enujimu ya Museveni. Era nabo bwe mubanga musaba musabe Katonda naye amubonereze olw'ensonga eyo. So, friends, I want to ask us to wake up to the reality that we must put an end to this, to ensure that never again shall there be another commemoration of another mass murder like this. Only Ugandans can stop that, and we should stop it. We have the ability to do that. I know this is a very, very highly emotional time. I saw so many people fighting back tears. But like I told you some 2 or 3 days ago in Bobi, that tears and sweat are both salty, but they will give you different results. Tears will give you sympathy, but sweat will give you victory. So I want to encourage us not to keep crying about our lost comrades, but to start and continue sweating for the desires and the dreams for which they paid the ultimate price. To our comrades, banafe mwena tumanyi muli muguru era tumanyi mutubuliriza era mutulaba, twagala nate okweyama n'okubasuubiza nti tetugenda kuzikiza, tetugenda kulekeraawo kulwanirira ekyo kye mwafiirira. Tujja kulemerako, tujja kulwana era tujja kuwangula, ate tujja kukomaoko wabula tujja genda maaso tuzime ensi eryeyagaza abo nemwalekawo wakati mu kubawa ekitiibwa. The leaders, may this be a constant reminder that a huge sacrifice was paid. Many of our comrades opted to go to prison or to graves in order for you to go in that local government office, that MP office, and all these other offices. Please remember them in every decision that you're going to make. Bakulembeze bannaffe bano abaana be mulaba baasalawo, abamu ne bagenda makomera gye bakyali, abalala ne bagenda mu ntaana tebeebase kati, abalala tetumanyi gye bali, ne bakola okusalawo okwo ne basasula omuwendo ogw'amaanyi ne bagenda